The Challenge Season 40 was the final last night. We finally have our winners. It was Jordan for the boys, and for the women, it was a tie between Jenny and Rachel. Now, Jordan definitely deserved this win. He was unbelievable the entire final. Nobody could really catch up to him. But I have an issue with how the women's final ended up, and I have an issue with these karma points as a whole. Also, if you love the challenge, make sure you give me a follow. I'll be talking all things challenge and talking about the reunion as well. But back to the video, we all know everybody that was eliminated had to give out some karma points. We didn't know what those points would mean. We didn't know how they would be used. And I'm pretty sure that all those casting their votes had no idea how they would be used either. 5 was the highest score, 1 being the lowest score. Honestly, after watching the finale, I don't think the karma votes should have been used in the way they were. There were 7 checkpoints throughout the final, 7 physical, mental checkpoints. And then the karma votes were counted as 2 additional checkpoints. So that's how you got your scores. But I feel like the karma votes shouldn't matter because, people are going to give you a 1 score just because they don't even like you or they don't know you as well. And that's, people at that are in era 4 and era 3, they're going to be at a disadvantage of people that are at Rachel, era 1. All that to say, for the men, the karma votes didn't do anything to influence the outcome. Jordan still won, Derek got second, but it was by a much wider margin. Bananas got third, and Kylan got fourth. Before the women, it was a different story. Jenny was definitely the most competitive the entire time during the final. She got first. Michelle actually finished second, but because of karma votes and Rachel getting 8 karma votes as opposed to Michelle's 4, Rachel goes from 3rd place to tied for 1st, and Michelle goes from 2nd to 3rd. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is supposed to be season 40. This is supposed to be the best against the best. Why are we going to bring long-standing beefs into this thing to determine who wins and who gets second and who gets third? This is money. This is implications. After making these people go through 36 hours of sheer hell, you're letting the rest of the people who are out influence who wins? I don't like that. I don't think they should ever bring back the karma points. I think what does it mean? Why is this important? Why are people that were voted out originally, the first wave of people that were eliminated, why do they get to influence the outcome of a final? That should not be how this is. I feel bad for Michelle. She finished first in a lot of the checkpoints and she didn't get second place. And then Rachel, who was talking big the entire time, was one of the worst people in the final, but now she gets a share of first place with Jenny? That's a joke. That's an absolute joke. I don't know. I just feel really strongly about it. Michelle was shafted, and I feel like Rachel, this entire season, teaming up with Bananas and teaming up with Jordan, 2 of the strongest men in the house, kind of carried her to the end. And I don't like that. But that's also part of the game. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about the karma points? Let me know in the comments.